Hey there, Dream Team. I just wanted to quickly talk about a really cool Kickstarter that I have backed, and I wanted you guys to check it out too, because I think this really has potential, especially if you get some more backers. But even now, we're at less than $1 a mini. Name of the Kickstarter is Dragons Hoard Miniatures Volume 1, featuring Rappan Athuk, whoever that is, whatever. Actually, I already know what that is. It's some pre-made dungeon. And so the all-in backer level is $80. What are you getting for your $80? Well, maybe if we click this link, we'll find out. What do you think, guys? And then we'll talk about it.
Within the dungeon's depths, fearsome foes await your intrepid adventures. Orcs and goblins gather to raid the world above. Soulless undead stalk forgotten tombs, protecting treasures hidden eons ago. Evil cultists pray to forbidden gods, summoning chaotic and vile abominations. All of these monsters and more can prowl your tabletop with the new Dragons Hoard Miniatures Volume 1 from Next Level Miniatures. Cast in durable but flexible resin, these models will look great painted or unpainted. Best of all, they're suitable for use with a wide variety of fantasy role-playing and tabletop games. Pledge today and claim your share of the Dragons Hoard.
All right, anyway, so what we're looking at here, the base pledge on this is $80. That's going to get you all of the unlocked miniatures. Right now, you're getting them for less than $1 a mini. And they're giving out a new miniature every $5,000 to $10,000. And I know they're all predetermined. So there's several partners in on this. There's Dragon Hoard Miniatures, which is a U.S.-based company out of St. Louis. They are making it out of a resin. The resin is flexible, though, which we're going to see here in a second. Frog God Games is involved in this Rappan Athuk thing. It's an adventure module for D20 system, I think, but I'm not sure if it's compatible with 5e or not. I haven't researched it. Don't really care about the... I don't use modules, you know. I know a lot of people do. I have no problem with that, but personally, I'd rather just make my own stuff up. And then this Russian company is actually doing the modeling. Punga Miniatures. So what they're doing is they are actually doing the 3D modeling that is... You know, their artwork's featured. We're about to see it. Here we go. So, that dragon is nice. We got the Dwarf Paladin, the Human Barbarian, Halfling Druid, Elf Sorcerer, Human Warrior, Human Rogue, Elf Ranger. I mean, these are generic as can be. But the sculpts are nice. Zombie. Guardian Gargoyle. Cobalt Skirmisher. You get the idea. And then, of course, there's a Killer Frog, because everybody needs one of those. Troll Hulk and Ambro. So, a specific ogre NPC named Ambro. He's kind of cartoony for my taste, but guess what? That's okay. Because you also get 5 goblins, 5 giant spiders. Some of these are ×5, by the way. Let's go back. Ghouls, Killer Frogs, Goblin Warrior Gresnik. Well, I hope he's not a specific NPC. Maybe that's a title or rank for a foot soldier. I mean, you're getting 5 each of a lot of these minis. So I say the monsters, right? Who doesn't need 5 skeletons, 5 orcs, 5 zombies, 5 hellhounds, you know? But here we go. We have 5 giant spiders, 5 goblin Grezniks. Assassin. Oh, so Greznik is a place. Sarasek the Fallen. Looks like a Death Knight. A Drow Assassin with 2 scimitar-looking swords. Ooh, large Minotaur King who phases in and out of existence. You know, I used that trick last 5e adventure I did. It was goblins though, but man, you want to creep the party out, get phasing goblins from they were from the abyss, and just make them act kind of demonic goblins that phase in and out of existence. So basically, I had it so where the party had a 50-50 shot at hitting them because they phased in and out of reality. Anyway, Bugbear Chieftain, 5 Sturgis, 5 werewolves. I'm just saying phasing's a cool idea. It really adds something to the. I mean, you got to make the experience a little better though. Zin, the disciple of Orcus, 5 cultists. So that's quite a few more minis right there. And this has opened. And I got the update, but they haven't updated on the main page. This is actually a Rakshasa sorcerer, and that is an Illithid. Right there. That is an Illithid carrying a book. So if you need an Illithid and a Rakshasa sorcerer, they got you covered. And these have not opened yet because we're not at 70,000, but look at these intervals on these stretch goals. 10K. 10K, 10K. Don't know yet. Maybe they don't have them made up yet. Well, they probably do because if you look back at that video, there was some stuff. 55K, 45K, 40K, right? They start out 3,000, you know. So, of course, that's going to go up as we go. Keep going. So we got Intrepid Heroes, Brutes and Beasts. There's the dragon all painted up. There's the gargoyle all painted up. Rendered anyway. Here's actual paint jobs. So these are the minis you're going to get. Or at least renders of them. We don't know what the finished product looks like, but those don't look like bad minis to me. How about you guys? Cobalt looks a little big, but not too bad. There's obviously some elementals and a lich coming, if we get enough stretch goals. And they are selling terrain. They have a terrain pack, so if you guys need terrain, you get, it's $30, and you get all this. I don't know how much of it. One of each. So 20 total accoutrements. High detail. Not really my bag. I got plenty of that stuff, but it might be perfect for you guys. A mimic for $5. I don't see it, but maybe you do. Maybe you need another mimic. Here's the actual resin. And somebody with a very, very bad manicure. But I can't talk. My fingernails aren't pretty either. But bless their hearts. It's out of St. Louis, guys. So your shipping on this, if you're from the United States, is $12. Now that's estimated, you know. But I don't know how you can go wrong. We're already at like 97 miniatures for $80, and then you add in the shipping, $92. You're still less than $1 a mini. You're getting a huge dragon, about 4 or 5 large miniatures, and a bunch of small and mediums. That's all I got for this, guys. So here's the shipping estimates. If you're in any of these other countries, I mean, you know, none of these look exorbitant, except maybe this one. BR. Well, what's BR? Now I'm going to obsess about what BR is. What is BR? Okay, Japan, Korea, MY. I know what New Zealand is. NO. Boy, I'm a dummy, I guess. I don't really know country. I know states. Like this would be Delaware and, you know, I know it's probably Denmark. California to me, but it's clearly Canada. The UK, Australia, the EU. I don't know what BR is. I'm sure it's something simple. SG, CH, TH, TW. If you know what these are, tell me in the comments so I know, because now I'm obsessed about it. There is VAT. You have to pay it. It will be collected. So if you live in the EU or the UK or any of these places that collect VAT, you're going to get that. Okay? You're not immune to that. And that's your, here's a nice little picture of the scaling on these. So, medium, small, large, marge, huge. Okay, guys, I don't know. I got a feeling about this one. I think it's going to be okay. I don't see how you can lose at this price point. The sculpts aren't bad. I mean, the dragon's not amazing, but it's not terrible. I like the troll better than the ogre, but I really like the look of some of these minis. The goblins, I like the goblins. The undead aren't bad. The heroes aren't bad. The hellhounds aren't bad. And that guy could live without. But, you know what? He's not bad. He's just a little cartoony for me. But, gargoyles and dragons and bears. The ghoul I could live without. I could live without that ghoul. I like the skeleton. I like the heroes. I especially like this elf sorcerer looking guy. There's a freaking halfling with a freaking butterfly on her hand. Or whatever that is. I think it's a butterfly. The rogue's okay, The elf archer, young, kind of, here's Legolas, right? Yeah. Or is that a female? Anyway, kind of tropey. But, yeah. The cultists, you can always use more cultists. I mean, the sturges. Now, 5 sturges. 5 werewolves. I mean, these are staples, guys. Even though werewolves are listed as lone, solitary creatures. I mean, in D&D, I've always, and maybe you guys just noticed this too, they always run in packs, even though they're solitary. And honestly, I think that makes more sense. I don't think werewolves should be solitary. Yeah, you can play them however you want, but when I think of a lycanthrope or whatever, I think they should take on some of the traits of the animal that they, are supposedly transforming into, and wolves are the opposite of solitary. So, Wizards of the Coast, if you're listening, let's change that up. I've always disliked that. Bugbear Chieftain, he's kind of goofy. He's kind of goofy to me, but another bugbear. I mean, nothing wrong with that. The Minotaur looks menacing and cool, though. I like Minotaurs. You may have seen my video where I paint one. The Drow Assassins, a little overdressed. I know that sounds horrible, but a lot of the artwork with Drow, they use their feminine wiles to, lure men to their deaths as part of their charm. But I don't have a big problem with that sculpt. The Death Knight looks cool. Pauldrons. Yeah, that could be painted up to look pretty cool. Looks like an old fallen warrior king who's come back to raise hell. Man, that goblin, huh? That's a creepy little goblin, huh? Alright, guys, we've looked at enough. I want to thank you again for watching the video. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. I want you to spread the word about these lovely minis. I mean, have you ever wanted a 4-armed gargoyle guardian? You will have one if this fulfills. Now, do remember, there's always risk with Kickstarters. I am not endorsing this company. I don't know anything about them. I am simply endorsing their claims of what they're going to give you. Okay, but $80 gets you in. It's 92 figures at this time, and that number is going to go up. It'll go up even faster if we get the word out. Okay, thanks for watching. Find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake, and be safe out there and good to each other.